Like you lost your number one.
Domain expansion. Do you ever wake up wishing that you were greater? Walk through that open door, tell the ops see you later. Wish you could lift up a mountain or maybe raise the dead. Destroy an entire planet or even generate bread. Do you wish that you were strong or had magical eyes that keep a warp reality so that nobody dies? Conquer the minds of millions, tell the millions of lies. Rewrite all the constellations and celestial skies. Stop time, summon fire, drop a dime, reach higher. Hunter, wizard, hero, fighter, pirate, ninja, reaper, writer. Bring the sun then, make it brighter. Enter at your own peril, pass a bolted door. Cause impossible just happened and you ain't seen it before. It's a graphic cartoon and I can watch this shit for hours. So prepare to be amazed, this is the show about powers. Hello, everybody. My name is Afro XMSA. That does stand for Master of Supernatural Abilities. Welcome to the 8th episode of the first season of Powers, the weekly live stream where we talk about anime superpowers. All right. Just going to push this down a little bit more so you can see me and my background better. Yes. So, before we get into anything, let's check out who's in the chat already. We got Pseudo God who says, Goku, my beloved. Yes. Super excited for this subject today. Welcome, Pseudo God. We also have Trix, the anime hater, who says, yo, right back at you, Trix. Hey, Trix, has Gaichakuda continued going? Is it still good? Let us know. All right. So, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the title, today we are going to be talking about Super Saiyan 3, but I'm going to go a bit deeper into it, talk about the Super Saiyan set of transformations in general, and also my theory on what the Super Saiyan transformation actually is on a scientific level. So let's check it out. Still going, currently on break. Man, it's almost like Gaichakuda and One Piece are drawn by the same guy, because Gaichakuda seems to go on break whenever Oda does. Anyways, we will get to the topic, but really quick, I do have to show an ad just to keep the lights on and to let anybody who's new to here know. So do bear with me. Here we go.
Are you ready to unlock your inner? Are you ready to unlock your inner otaku? Are you tired of ordinary content? Do you crave the thrill of adventure, the heart-pounding excitement of a shonen battle, the tear-jerking drama of a slice of life? Then step into the world of Afro X. Yo everybody, it's your boy AfroX here, and I'm here to talk to you about something huge. Welcome, one and all, to the AfroX Patreon. This portal leads to a world of exclusive content, packed with more power-ups and hidden levels than the heroes in an isekai. For just $5 a month, you can unlock a treasure trove of goodies. But wait, there's more. We got tiers going all the way up to $100 each with exclusive benefits, so don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Join the AfroX Patreon today and let's get legendary.
Hi, welcome back, everybody. Yes, absolutely. That is the ad for the Patreon. Thank you so much to Manuel for helping me make that. Speak of the devil. We got Nerdtastic News in here who says station right back to you. Thank you so much for the help on that video, Manuel. But yes, go check out the Patreon. You can sign up to donate to the Patreon for as little as $5 a month. So definitely do that. This is awesome. This is great. We haven't even gotten to the topic yet. We already have 4 people watching. This is wonderful. So thank you. If you want to find my other stuff on social media, the AfroX official fan club on Facebook. You can find that there. If you join that, you'll be added to a chat group where I regularly talk to the fans every week, do polls, and you'll be able to really make your voice heard on what you want to see on the channel. Also on Discord, we have the AfroX AMA. For any of you in the Dead by Daylight server that I'm a part of, I just posted a link to that in there in self-promotion, so check that out. Also on TikTok, 261 current followers. You can find that at AfroX_YT. I did put up a new video today that is a kind of a meme video about spending money as an adult. Or maybe I did that yesterday. I can't remember. All the days kind of blur together. Anyways, and then on Instagram, I am, at the legendary Afro_X. And on X, I am at the real AfroX, formerly known as Twitter. Nerdtastic News says, my pleasure, brother. Thank you. All right. That is all of the stuff we have to get out of the way. So on to the topic, on to the stuff you came for. Super Saiyan 3. So on a base level, Super Saiyan 3 is the 3rd level of Super Saiyan transformation for Goku and really all Saiyans. Although only one single Saiyan has been able to achieve Super Saiyan 3, that is Goku. And the only other being that has ever achieved the 3rd level of Super Saiyan has been Gotenks, which was Goten and Trunks, Kid Trunks fused together. It's really weird to think about the fact that, Trunks technically fused before, all the future stuff where he came back. Sorry, that's a side tangent, but that's just weird to think about. Anyways, so how Goku describes Super Saiyan 3 to Babidi and Majin Buu is he said he first transforms into a Super Saiyan. He says, this is a Super Saiyan. And then he goes into Super Saiyan 2 and he says that this is a Super Saiyan that has gone a level beyond a Super Saiyan. And then after he goes through the whole yelling and the earth shaking and everything, he turns into Super Saiyan 3. Before he starts yelling, he says, and this is to go even further beyond. So pretty much when Goku is fighting, or is about to fight Cell, before he goes to fight Cell, he takes the week that Cell has put in place to go train in the hyperbolic time chamber with Gohan, and they both come out being able to continuously stay in a Super Saiyan state all the time. So Super Saiyan has become their new base. And he said that he found a new mode in the hyperbolic time chamber that gives him great strength, but it sacrifices his speed. And eventually later on, we find out that the mode he figured out is what would eventually become Trunks's super full-powered mode. And that's very bulky, and it drags down on your speed. And so Super Saiyan 3 is kind of a combination of those two. It is trying to gain immense strength, but also keep a check on your speed. Now, where all of this comes together, oh, so many people dropped. Anyways, I know, guys, I know this is not the most interesting topic in the world, but please bear with me. Pretty much kind of what we're looking at today is when Goku is in Super Saiyan 3, at this point he has come back from the dead, and King Kai has given him a certain amount of time that he can be on Earth. And when he is using Super Saiyan 3, King Kai says it is running through his time on Earth very, very quickly to be using that form. Now, some people may ask, why would using a transformation run through time left on Earth? Glad you asked. Here's my theory. My theory is that the Super Saiyan transformation, in scientific terms, is Super Saiyan's bodies, or Saiyan's bodies have the supernatural ability to amplify the already running energy circuit that is going in their bodies. Electricity to the brain provides oxygen through the blood to the brain provides electricity and electrifies the heart to keep it pumping, to keep oxygen coming to the brain through the blood. Saiyans are able to amplify this circuit. And really, when they are transforming, what they are doing is they are expending massive amounts of energy from within their bodies. And the electricity that is going through the body even shows outside, because when they go into the Super Saiyan transformation, electricity constantly crackles around them, especially in Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. They are expending massive amounts of energy, and as you know, when anything expends massive amounts of energy, it also very quickly wears down. And so I believe that Goku's timer on being on Earth after he came back was not based on an actual timer. I think he had a durability bar, and pretty much when he went into Super Saiyan 3, he said, I'm going to turn into a form. I'm going to transform into a form that will immediately give me an advantage, immediately give me strength and speed. And it does, because he absolutely wrecks Majin Buu all over the place. And then what happens is King Kai comes in and he's like, bro, you can't be expending this much energy, because Goku, when he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, expends enough energy that everybody on the planet is able to feel it. It is like a 8 on the Richter scale earthquake that is coming from him expending this massive amount of energy. And they even feel it on Kami's lookout, which is, I believe it's canonically 1,000 feet in the air above Earth, is Kami's lookout. So like he is sending energy through the entire planet and out into space probably. And so this immediately runs down his clock, because he is pretty much so there's a couple of people who can use like fire powers, but or immolation, but the fire will eventually burn up their bodies. He's pretty much Super Saiyan 3 is pretty much him burning brightly. He's like, I know this is going to run out my time and my durability, but I'm going to do this because I need to at least take a chance at beating Buu really quickly. I just said take a chance, and the song Take a Chance by ABBA went into my head. Anyways, I should stop. But so pretty much after he fights against Buu, does not beat Buu, because Buu is just has regeneration, so much stuff. And he kind of realizes he's running out of time. So he kind of instantly transmits, blips over to Kami's lookout, and talks to Goten and Trunks, and pretty much with Piccolo teaches them how to do the fusion dance, and probably also gives them advice on turning into Super Saiyan 3, just because he knows that Super Saiyan 3 is the only thing that's going to be able to beat Majin Buu. So yeah, uh, that is pretty much my theory in a nutshell. Is that Kaioken, the Super Saiyan transformations, all of that, they are all a Saiyan amplifying their already internally running energy and expending it outward at the cost of their own durability. Um, and once we get into like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, stuff like that, then things get complicated because Super Saiyan God originally was you had to have five Saiyans all going in on all giving you their energy in order to um in order to turn into a Super Saiyan God. Also, it's the stuff that makes it so obvious that a Super Saiyan transformation is about energy is like Android 19 always saying, "Give me your energy," and the androids not being able to use like key blasts and stuff like that. So there it is. Let's check out the chat. Um, oh, Manny says still here. Good. Hey, we got Cryo Prime in the house. Hey, Cody. Nice to see you. Um, Trick says, shame that Super Saiyan 3 made Goku's personality serious and would like to see him more like that. So is it a shame or do you want to see it more? Trick says, technically that form killed him. You are right. I actually forgot about that. Super Saiyan 3 did kill Majin Buu, but then Majin Buu kind of did a weird thing where he split and then Evil Buu came out of him. Yeah. Evil Buu came out of him, and then pretty much we were left with good, or as some people call him, Fat Buu. And Fat Buu went on to live with Mr. Satan and kind of become a house pet, but still very, very powerful. Still able to turn people into chocolate. But then we got Evil Buu, who went on to become Super Buu, Super Buu Gotenks absorbed, Super Buu Gohan absorbed, and then he went on to become Kid Buu, which you all know that story. But yeah. Manuel says, seems like a strong theory. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you. Trick says, I would like to see it again. Also, the form killed Goku too since his time ran out. Yeah, I mean, technically, he did have time to go back and teach fusion to Goten and Trunks, but in essence, yes, they KO'd each other. Yeah, but I'm surprised when like a subject of durability comes up, like when something doesn't break that definitely should break. Why we don't bring up the fact that Goku has literally come back from the dead like 7 times. Like I mean, to make things canonical, actually, I don't know if people knew this, but the events of Dragon Ball Super are actually set before the final world tournament at the end of Dragon Ball Z. So Dragon Ball Super actually happens before the end of Dragon Ball Z canonically. But yeah, then you get weird stuff like Dragon Ball Super Broly, Dragon Ball GT. Well, yeah. So I mean, canonically, it goes Dragon Ball Z up to the end of the Buu saga, Dragon Ball Super. Then we have then we have the end of Dragon Ball Z, and then GT, and then at the end of GT is when Goku finally, like Shenron comes to him and he's like, dude, you've come back from the dead way too many times. You can't still be alive. Like, you are going to become the new wish granting dragon now. And so Goku flies off with Shenron and kind of becomes a part of him. And then, and I believe like Dragon Ball Heroes is non-canonical, stuff like that. And after that, we go into like Pan growing up, and she has a son who is named Goku, Goku Jr. Yeah, named after his grandfather. He has come back multiple times. Prime says, "While the Dragon Balls are the ultimate reset button, they really are." I mean, just to touch on that, the fact that in the first arc of Dragon Ball Z, Goku dies, like because of needing to hold Raditz in place for Piccolo to get off the special beam cannon. And honestly, seeing the main character die in the first arc of an anime is kind of weird. And he says, so who wins, Gear 5th Luffy or Super Saiyan God Goku? You called him 5th Gear Fluffy. Wow. Oh, there. But who wins, Gear 5th Luffy or Super Saiyan God Goku? That's hard to say. Somebody online recently just did a video saying that Naruto, with all of his abilities, versus Goku right now, and Goku is nerfed. Goku has no arms, no legs, is blindfolded, is deafened, has a heart condition, and is like also sick in some way. And they said still, an armless, legless, blindfolded, deafened, sick and tired Goku would beat Naruto right now. So by that scaling, it's hard to say. I mean, Luffy can now canonically use Toon Force and can warp reality and go outside of the medium of manga. So Goku can't really do that. I honestly think that what it would come down to in Gear 5th Luffy versus Super Saiyan God Goku would be Goku being able to deal with Luffy's Toon Force, or I honestly should say Nika's, because like I don't know if Goku would be able to deal with, for example, Luffy punching him in the face and his fist stretching through his head. Even most characters in One Piece who are very, very strong can't take that. They get their face literally punched in like a cartoon, and they're on the floor. Like their body cannot handle the stress that has gone on to it. So that'd be interesting to see. Trickster says, I forgot about Super being before the last episode of DBZ. Yes. So yeah. Frieza. So end of Buu Saga. Frieza comes back from the dead, resurrected by that minion who I can't remember his name. Frieza is defeated again, and sent back to Hell, and then the Tournament of Power happens where they let him out of Hell in order to fight in the Tournament of Power. End of the Tournament of Power, Goku gets Ultra Instinct, and then the last episode of Dragon Ball Z happens after that. Goku says, I'm retiring. I don't want to fight and protect the Earth anymore. I'm going to leave it to Oob. And just so everybody knows the context, who is Oob? Oob is the reincarnation of Kid Buu, because when Goku was shooting the spirit bomb or the super spirit bomb at Kid Buu, he says, "I hope you come back someday, or I hope you come back someday as a better person. I hope maybe we'll have a little one-on-one. See ya." And so, because he puts that wish out, Kid Buu is reincarnated as Oob, which is, of course, Buu backwards. And so Goku chooses Oob and designates him to be the next protector of Earth after him. Then things get complicated. Pilaf gets the Dragon Balls, and he wishes for Goku to be turned back into a kid again, and we get all of the events of Dragon Ball GT. God, do not get me started about the canon timeline of Dragon Ball. My God, I could go on forever. Just to let everyone know, please give me impressions to do, because I want to do impressions at the end of this for everybody. So put your impressions in the comments, or your requests. Give me a character and give me a line for them to say, and I will do that at the end. Trick says Goku by all accounts wins. It's just the Toon Force will be tricky and has hacks. That is true. I mean, honestly, like a lot of the One Piece characters, like I said, get floored by Luffy punching through their head or turning their body into rubber, and stuff like that. But Goku has super durability, like extreme durability. So that would be difficult. Zoro at 10,000 ton slash. Is that a canonical move of his? I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else that I missed? Oh, yes. Announcements coming up. Next week's video, edited video, is going to be video number 669. And it's going to be the other AMV that I didn't make because I made Beautiful Things, the Naruto AMV, which if you have not seen my Beautiful Things AMV, oh my gosh, you need to watch it. I put so much work into it, and the people who've watched it have said it's really, really good. I actually put it in my playlist called Afro X Picks. So next week it is going to be an AMV of Gear 5th Luffy to the Mashal Season 2 intro, Bling Bang Bang Born. It's hard to say because of the way they say it, but brim bang bang brim bang bang brim bang bang bang. But yeah, that's gonna be next week's video. And next week on Powers, I am planning on. It's hard because I don't know. I talk about Luffy so much, but I also want to really drive home the point with people that I think that Nika is Luffy's split personality. But I think I can put that in another video. Maybe I'll put it on Otaku Odyssey for Manuel to edit or something. But what is it? Next week, we are going to be talking about Sailor Moon and the Moon Prism power transformation. And that will be the 9th episode of Powers. And then 10th episode of Powers is going to be our open stream. And I think I'm going to make Powers shorter. And I'm going to make the 10th episode be the last episode of Powers. And then after that, we'll discuss, see if people want me to keep doing Powers, or if we switch back to anime Legends. But the 10th episode of Powers, I believe I'd like to talk about Um, there's a character, I think he's called Kuma Gawara from Madaka Box, and he has like very high tier reality warping powers. Like he pretty much, like one of the things he does is he says the color blue doesn't exist anymore, and the entire sky turns red. Like crazy stuff like that. Um, but yeah. Oh wow, the chat just updated. Okay. Um. Cryo says, I feel like Goku would have too much fun in a fight with Luffy. Yeah, usually. So there has been a crossover between Dragon Ball and One Piece, just because Akira Toriyama and Ichiro Oda, Akira Toriyama, bless his heart, may you rest in peace. But they were both really, really good friends. And so there was a manga called Cross Epoch, where the characters from Dragon Ball Z did cross over with One Piece, and that was really fun. Sanji and Master Roshi together, being paired together, was hilarious. It was great. But yeah, pretty much every instance of Luffy and Goku being put together ends with them just being like, we're not going to fight because we both like to eat meat. And then they usually just have a feast, and they did that with Toriko as well. Crab Prime says, thumbs up, AMV. Manny says, who wins IRL, Inaki Godoy or Justin Chatwin? Who is Justin Chat, right? Goku from Dragon Ball Evolution. I had a brain fart there. I was like, is he a voice actor or something? So who wins, Inaki Godoy or Justin Chatwin? I'm gonna give that to Inaki. He seems more spry, he seems more limber, he seems like he could like outmove him, and Justin Chatwin seems just like such an American bro dude. But a skinny bro dude. All right. Looking at the comments. Trick says the ambulance you posted was truly filled with feels. Yeah, most ambulances are filled with feels. Oh, you meant AMV. Okay. Yeah. Damn, autocorrect. Trick says you'd make a great fan dub Luffy, especially Gearfifth. I have been like, I watched episode 1100 of One Piece the other day, and every time Gearfifth Luffy's on screen, I want to voice act his English so bad. And I actually want to write an email or a letter or something to Funimation, and even though they're owned by Sony now, I want to write to them, and I would just want to be like, look, I know Colleen Clinkenbeard is really, really good. She's got it down pat. I'm just a nobody from Minnesota, but please, please, can I voice act Gearfifth Luffy when the English dub of his comes out? And they've already done one, like the beginning of the Kaido fight in English, just for like a little taste. And I didn't really like it. And I just really want to. Like, I know I'm not the most qualified person in the world to do it, but I really want to. Cryo here says, oh snap, a character that can beat Goku, Sailor Moon, is broken. Sailor Moon is, in fact, broken. Damn, Kumagawa, that guy has all fiction. Yeah, that's right. His power is called all fiction. But we'll get into that next week. Hey, we got a new person in the chat. This is Jalen Biggs, who says, if Goku wanted, he blows up the planet. Luffy ain't doing nothing. what if Luffy turns the planet into rubber and it just like bounces the attack back at Goku? I mean, Luffy has been shown to turn lightning and energy ball, energy into rubber before. Well, the blast breath, he kind of used the ground to bounce it back, but yeah, I'm pretty sure if Luffy can swing around on lightning, he can turn like a spirit bomb into rubber. In fact, I think the YouTuber IBIJ Anime, the animator, actually made a video of Luffy doing just that. But yeah. So, Trix, you wanted me to do Zoro's 10,000 ton slash. You're talking about Zoro's 1080 pound Phoenix. That's right. Which is Santorio. Okay. Say hachi hakyu. I gotta get the words right. Say hachi hakyu panda ha. There. Say hyaku hachi. Say hyaku hachi panda ha. Yeah. Say 1,000 hyaku 100. Hachi is 8. Yeah. Say Hakya Hachi Pound Hall is 1080 pound Phoenix. Yo, in the Japanese dub, nice. Well, 3 sword style. Ultimate attack. 1,080 pound Phoenix. There you go. In the English as well. All right. Well, that is all for tonight. That has been my coverage of Super Saiyan 3. We will be back next week talking about Sailor Moon's Moon Prism power transformation, and all that comes with that. There's literally so many transformations I could talk about. I mean, my God, Ichigo's hollow form. Oh my word. Yeah, there's so many. Like honestly, I could fill an entire 3 months just talking about transformations. But I won't. That would get boring. Gotta have some variety. But yeah, keep YouTubing, YouTubers. Don't fight the fro, and always remember. Yeah. To stay legendary.